and we found this unlicensed Nintendo game. And for me, it was fun because it reminded me of Batman, the palettes and everything, the colors and all that. And Insult.
I
You
know.
might also
Most
The game that you were recommending along with Insult for quite a while, right?
Mostly I just liked going outside of the levels.
that too, indeed.
I think somewhat do one of you guys have your stream open? Because I was hearing myself repeated.
Not me.
That was probably me. Don't worry.
Anyway, I'm ready whenever.
And this game actually has quite a few zips and things, correct?
Yeah, the back half of the game is really zip heavy. It's almost as if they were like halfway through QA, and this is kind of, I don't know, the prototype I guess they put together, but unfortunately development stopped and it never got released.
You're streaming only game audio, right?
Yes, I am.
Nice. So I might be able to add some commentary or two to this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I did it on purpose so that you could talk.
Perfect.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, you guys
Okay,
handle it.
sure.
I'm going to make sure my kids don't fall off a cliff.
Okay. You can count down if you want because you have the timer.
All right, on go.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty, so this is Robocop versus the Terminator, and there's a couple important things to know. One is that jumping is always faster than anything. It's faster than walking, it's faster than climbing across the bar, it's faster than climbing up ladders. So I'm going to be jumping everywhere. Everywhere that's possible, anyway.
And it was
And
approximately like 1.5 faster or something.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Because you get up to around double speed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, I'm going to use the normal route this time. Yeah, because you get around about double speed, but of course you have to stop jumping periodically, or stop moving to crouch. So what I was trying to do there is jam myself onto that little platform and then use my gun to like boost, but obviously I shorted the jump, and that's an instant death. A death early on isn't so bad. What am I doing? I'm doing the normal route. Later on, deaths become really punishing. You can lose like minutes.
And you will see why if it happens. Or you can, yeah.
You mean when it definitely happens?
It's not gonna
Because, yeah. The controls in this game are pretty clunky. They're definitely way, way worse than Fall down. Fall down. Why won't you fall down? Way worse than I'm making them look. I don't know what determines whether or not that he sometimes just doesn't decide to fall down.
I think on that fight that you need to like pause your fire because the iframe doesn't get the possibility to reset or something.
You're right, but he's still stepping backwards. It's just like,
True.
I think he just sometimes ends up on a weird like subpixel or something. I probably should, once he doesn't fall down, stop shooting, but habits are hard to break. Okay, so in this stage, health is a bit important. I've already taken a lot of damage. There's a health pickup here, but afterwards I don't want to take too much extra damage because it gets a little tight towards the end of the level if I mess up too much. There is another health pickup. It's out of the way, so I prefer not to get it, but I will if I have to.
An Insult demonstrating a bit ladder jumps there.
Yes, the ladder jumps are extremely awkward because you have to alternate mashing. Get off the ladder. up and A, but if you are holding up when you touch A, you won't jump off. So if you ever see me holding on to a ladder like a dumb idiot and just doing nothing, that's what's going on. Also, this game likes to eat your jump inputs quite frequently. So if I'm ever standing around doing nothing for a while, that's what's going on there. Oops.
And like I said, it was an unlicensed game. Was it supposed to be released at the same time as the SNES and Sega version?
Yeah, that's the idea. It was meant to be a backport of the Super Nintendo version, but of course it was already 1993, and they decided that no, in fact, they did not want to spend the money to release it, get the license and everything, just to have this game out on the market. Didn't make sense.
Bad call, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, this game is pretty good. It's not even like so bad it's good. It's actually probably the best Robocop and the best Terminator game on the system. So I got the fast fall there, which is pretty nice. So in this stage I want to, he says it as he takes hits. I want to avoid taking hits in the bottom section because I have to take fall damage later. This game has fall damage. It does 5 bars of health, I believe. Half of your bars. So if I take too much... Yeah, so if I take too much damage early, it becomes kind of a pain in the butt. Even still, I'm going to be doing this the most aggressive way I know how, and shorting that. And that sucks. So it's very important not to fall off any of these bars, and one of the hardest things for me in this game is re-grabbing bars. For some reason I always let go of up too early. Alright, so just take this a little more cautiously, because I don't have the health.
And Insult demonstrated a task of this game on stage 1. There actually is a faster way to jump forward on these bars. You can either jump like Insult does, or you can is it by holding up, right?
Holding up, yeah, or pressing up every other frame, whichever works for you.
You grab the bar, the frame after, I believe, or maybe it's the second frame, and you can just mash the jump button and just kind of like wiggle yourself forward. But you need to have a mashing like every 15, 20...
Yeah, it's 15 hertz to break even, roughly. So faster, task can go with 30, obviously, which is faster. I suppose a real person could do it, but I'm not the person for that. My mashing is awful.
So on this stage we're going to see the first demonstration of kinda like a glitch.
Yeah, the gun clip. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm an idiot. So I switched to the big gun too fast and it ejected me. There we go. So we clip the barrel of the gun through the wall and murder the boss. Otherwise we have to walk through the whole level.
And how that works is that all the guns, well, we have the small gun, which is his default weapon, and then you have the big gun, and you can also pick up a machine gun or some sort of that has a wider hitbox, but it's further away from Robocop. So I think there's like a couple of pixels like between Robocop and the gun, so it doesn't get pushed back like on the last stage there.
Yeah, exactly. The gun is actually what ejects you from things. We'll see a lot more of that later, where the QA gets a bit worse. Like right here.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
So right there we use the we use the gun to force ourselves out of bounds, and the exit is in the bottom. Shoot, the bottom right-hand side of the entire map there.
So it makes
So that pushes us from the bottom left to the bottom right.
or depending on where you are, it zips you to the other side of the map on the same level. And that's where the goal was also.
So I have some safe strats for this level. And this level is a good demonstration of how bad the lag can get in this game. We've been doing an okay job dealing with it, but there's a section coming up here where there's two guys under you. You can't shoot them, so you can't kill them, and there we go. So for the purposes of safety, I'm going to kill this guy from down here. Normally, I would just go straight up, bum rush these guys, and take all the damage, but I'm going to, oh god, you're a jerk, not do that for the purposes of hopefully not dying here, because this is one of the stages where health is a huge problem. What? Big gun, please. And when these guys are lying down, their hitbox is in their feet. So if you jump over their feet and land on the top half of them, you're fine. I have lots of health, so I won't worry too much about these guys either. Okay, so the stage has a platform.
Did you manage to get a cart of this game?
Yeah, actually, I had a reproduction cart made.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know. Oops. So I was supposed to shoot that guy before he came on the screen for lag management, but I forgot. So, whoops.
Yeah, he was being a jerk there, I must say. Following you.
We kill that guy on the right, so he dies on the spikes. So there's one less thing for this elevator ride, and that helps a lot with lag.
Huh, didn't think of that actually.
Yeah. Oop. Okay, so this is not enough health to just cruise through this. So I have to do something. Let's do that.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah, just wing it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
That was pretty close to on the boss.
Yeah.
Because he one hits kill you if you touch him.
Yes, indeed, he does. Alright, so this level is a bit of a nightmare of lag, and I already missed the first guy, so it's going to be bad. Hopefully I can... My general strategy is to basically just ignore these guys and try to shoot them backwards. They take 2 hits to fall. This is fine. That was kind of sloppy, but whatever. And that level was so nice, we're going to do it twice. They actually take 4 hits to kill, but they do not become vulnerable again until they shoot after they get back up, for some reason. So you can't really just kill them, you have to just stun them and run away. Ugh. Alright, so we're using this box to zip all the way to the left, and then we're using this gap in... Oh. Where am I? Okay. Let's do that again. I was too low. And we're using this gap.
And
There we go.
and he's trying to align with the bricks there, I think.
Yes, indeed. Okay. And then we zip to the end.
All right, very nice. That's actually kind of tricky, the second zip there.
Yeah, because you can't see anything. At least for the third one, you can see yourself. The second one, you just have to go by the background. And it's actually pretty easy. If I didn't notice that I hadn't done the zip, I would have been killed by the lava that I was standing in, that you couldn't see I was standing in. And dying on that stage is one of the more punishing deaths. Because you need the big gun in that stage to do like the zips and stuff. If I were to die, say here, it's not a huge deal because we don't really need the big gun for a while.
But you still lose the gun when you die. All of the guns.
Right. So right here, we're using a box to clip into the wall and then climb up the wall by jumping. And the exit's in the top left corner, conveniently. Ugh. So, the general strategy for this stage is just to kill enough of the dogs that you can make it to the end. They do 2 bars of damage, so it's not trivial. I jumped over the exit. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah.
So this is the manipulation I've come up with for this boss. Hopefully I did it right, and he'll stay exactly above me. Awesome.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, I hate that jump so much. This is the worst level in the game.
Yeah, the first jump he did there is kind of precise. It might be maybe 1 or 2 pixels.
So I'm going to take it a little easy in the first part of this stage because health is very tight if you just play really aggressively.
I love that zip. And
Alright.
I actually played the SNES version the other week, and it's not half as good as this one, I would say.
No, this is probably the, strangely enough, the best version.
And it wasn't even released. What the hell?
I might be biased, though.
Maybe.
I mean, it's possible. Oh, boy. Okay, so once again, health is a problem. I need to take fall damage later. I can avoid it if I do something right, but I almost never do, so we'll see.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm going to attempt to... If you have iframes, if you get hit, your iframes will keep you from being damaged by anything else, and that includes fall damage. So... Nope. Nope! Okay, so I missed the drop, which isn't a huge deal, but now I have no health. Which is... So, the thing I came up with for that is to just wait, because that guy always shoots if you go too fast.
Nice, nice, yeah. I noticed that too. And that's the only, I don't know what it is, computer that you can clip from, right? No.
That I know of,
Yeah.
that does anything useful anyway.
Normally you need a box or something like that, but that computer,
something-
you can still go through it, but also get pushed out from it.
Yeah, usually you need something solid to zip through. Oh, for the love of Pete. I have a cue for that, but I miss it all the time anyway. Okay, so this jump, woo, it's scary. That beam down there kills you in one hit. Okay, so, oh god. That's, oh god, I didn't kill this thing. That
jump
clip is
there
also pretty scary, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty precise with the first jump, but you still get several attempts if you miss it.
There's a lot of instant kill lasers below me everywhere in this stage, so it's not as dangerous as the computer stage, but it's still kind of scary. Oh, you jerk. Damn it. Ideally you kill that head when it's at the right, but it's not to be. Okay, so there's a trick to this zip. We'll see if I die or not. Oh my god, I did it. So the exit in this game stage has instant death lasers all around it. So you have to input a jump and left as soon as you stop zipping, or else you just die. It's very scary.
Normally that stage is the longest, I think, and you just did it in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, a death there is very punishing because not only do you have to do the whole level, but you don't get a gun pickup. At least not in the main route. So you have to do this final boss without the gun. Which, I mean, with the gun it's fairly trivial, but without it becomes fairly painful. You have to dodge all this nonsense instead of just tanking it. I haven't fallen off a bar yet, so... Okay. That was my last chance.
Here's where I normally fall, actually.
Yeah, it's tricky to like shoot down and then jump, and then hold up for some reason. Okay, I should win this damage race. Oh boy, that was close.
Screen
time.
20:44.
No, not bad.
That's really good.
Considering I flushed 30 seconds down the toilet right away by by dying on stage 1, but that's not bad.
Yeah, it's really good. You would have beaten my PB by like 7 seconds if you hadn't died. Something like that.
Nice, nice. I was hoping for sub 20, but what are you gonna do?
And you got the world record the other day with an 18:47?
Yeah, or so. I haven't retimed it because as soon as I got that run, I realized I had to go do something, and I haven't got... I was like, oops, I'm late. So I haven't gotten around to timing it. I will do so eventually.
All right, awesome run, man. Good job.
Thanks. So up next we have Rambo.
Rambo.
That's right, Insult. Thank you so much for that run. That was awesome.